Hello, hello, hello. Turn this down, bring this up, bring that down, bring this up, bring that down. Oh, I gotta finish watching that video. There. Oops. Oh, turn it down. Down, down, go down. Not up, down. There we go. All right. Woohoo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I'm gonna get my camera. I'm gonna make you guys all dizzy. Sorry. Okay. Gotta get my paint. Gotta get my brush. Got my brush. Got my little paper rolling. If anybody comes in and watches me. Oh, how did I manage that? That is weird. Yeah. So if you watch, hello, JD. If you watched the last night's live, you saw me redo this truck. It was white. I redid it. And then I decided to do the small one. Then kind of get the feel, the look I wanted. So this is what it turned out to look like, guys. Oh, I got a little spot of red. I'll fix that later. Yeah. And I was going to do some little sticker from my Cricut, except I was struggling. So I just found this little one. It says Farm Fresh, Christmas trees, pine, spruce, and firm. And I made it into a sticker and added it on the door. Got the little wreath back. That's awesome. So that's that one. So now we're going to finish before the big one. But I also had the little white, hi Rebecca, the little white station wagon. And I was like, I didn't want to keep them white. I knew last year when I bought these after Christmas, they weren't going to stay white. So I took the little station wagon and I painted it red and I put brown in here like those old station wagons. I got silver going around. And it's not done yet because it's they're going to kind of all match. So let's do the big one. Oh, and I painted the inside. You can see I painted the inside and the steering wheel black. That was probably the most difficult part about painting this whole thing was the inside. All I am is using some Dollar Tree white. No, this ain't Dollar Tree white paint. This is some Michael's paint. I bought it in a gallon during the pandemic. I couldn't get paint in small, so I just bought a gallon of it, and I've been using one little bottle from the Dollar Tree. So all I'm going to do is just do the very tip of my brush with some paint, and I'm going to dab it on my paper towel. And I'm going to tip this over because I want the bed of the truck to kind of look like the small truck. How this one actually had the lines going across. You see the lines? Oop. See, it actually had the feel, you could feel those. This one doesn't have that. Yeah, because this was $20 originally, and I paid $5. These were 10, and I paid $2.50. And this one was 10 originally, and I paid $2.50. But I knew when I bought them last year, they weren't staying white. Just white wasn't my gig. So all I'm going to do, I'm sorry if you're hearing that metal, is I'm just going to get the tip of my brush with a little white in, and I'm just going to dab it off because I don't want full white. And I'm just going to go up, try to make a straight little line, even if it's not. I don't know, fussy. I'm going to get in that little crease. Some spots got a little nicks, but I ain't too worried. And just go up. They probably wouldn't be even on the other side, you know, I'm just kinda I'm not even measuring, I'm just doing. I'm just going for that look. It's an old farm truck. Supposed to not look real. It's, you know, it's supposed to look I'm going for that look of roughness. I mean, it's like it was years ago, it was a full truck, and then the bed went to junk, and they just built the bed on it. Kinda look. Yeah. My dad had one of these trucks when I was a kid. I can remember it. It was blue. I remember it was blue. I mean, look at how wonky that looks, but that's okay. I'm not too worried. And I went through and I kinda touched it up in spots that I thought needed it last night. Yep. Yeah, here too. We paid, to have, like, this coating put under our truck. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Yeah, looks pretty good. So it gives it that look, and now I'm just gonna take it, and I'm just gonna do the edge on the box. I'm also Hi, Sabrina! I'm gonna also go right here on that one. And I'm gonna turn it. It's not the easiest thing to work with because it is big. It's bulky, you know, it's not. And I'm gonna get the edge right here. And I might as well do this one as long as I get it up. So what's everybody doing? I like how that looks. Okay. I'm liking. I'm liking. You're Crafton? It might not be the, the look you guys think. I'm liking how it looks. You know, somebody suggested whitewashing, and then I looked at some videos, and I didn't like how it looked. So this is how I decided to do it. And I thought it kind of looked kind of cool. Doing like the outline in the white to give it that look. And I could have used a different color red to do this, but I didn't like how it looked because I tried it. So I went with the white. And all I'm doing is try to get the edge. And I ain't worried about if I go over and I get this weird look because I'm not too worried about that. So it's for my house. It's my decor piece for my own home. It'll be in my living room at Christmas. And if I don't like where I do it, like this spot, I'm like, oh, I got out a little too far. Just take a Q-tip. It comes right off and still leaves a little bit of paint, but not as much. Hi, Jennifer. So tapping around it. I'm just kind of following the window. Now, I'm going to go do my own line going down the door. And then I'm also going to go, oops, I hit the wrong spot. Okay, I'm going to leave it. I kind of do my own line to make it look like it's a door. So I kind of get to the door frame. Say, oops, right there. I'll just clean it up a little bit with my Q-tip. There we go. No major. Just kind of fix it a little bit right there. Curves, I tell you. That's where it gets you. When you're trying to get around a curve. And just slightly adding paint. Not very much paint. Not really dipping a lot of paint on my brush. I think that looks cool so far. What do you guys think? And then I'm just going to go right. Get my other brush here. Oh, I grabbed the wrong brush. Where is it? Here. So I'm off camera, and it's a spot I really got to get into, and I can't. There we go. To it. Who knows? Next year I may paint the truck green. Doubt it, but just saying, there's something in your house you're like, "Oh, I like that, but I need to change it." Here's perfectly example. I like the truck, but I didn't like it white, and for that price, I wasn't gonna leave that sit in a store because I knew I could alter it. Oh, I'm sorry, I know that sounds terrible. Oh, here's my little things for my doors. Don't wanna lose them. Put them up there. Slams on the fenders, yeah. Yeah. I gotta sorry, I'm doing the backside and I can't get it level where I can show you what I'm doing, but I'll show you after it's done. How's that, guys? One thing about this one is kind of hard to do. So I know Sabrina's crafting. What's the rest of you doing? And Sabrina, what are you crafting? Sounds like a horn. It's very loud when I happen to do that, so I'm only can imagine how you guys can hear that. And I'm sorry, there ain't much I can do when I turn it. Sometimes I get too much paint, sometimes I don't get enough paint on my brush. So there's the back. Not bad. Not bad at all. Basically, I'm doing the same thing on the opposite side. Oh, you can't tell me? My old Chevrolet had a blimp painted on it, the side. It was where Mm. Oh, wow, that's kinda cool, though. Don't you wish you probably do you still have it? You're probably like, "Man, I should have hung on to that. It's probably worth some money." All right. I like that look. I really like how that's looking. Gives it that, just that. I don't know what you want to call it look. Okay. I'm gonna be in my kitchen after I'm done. That's where they're going. And I ain't worried about doing the inside. I mean, if I wanted to, I can just do little, real quick, just for the look. Shoo, shoo. She's not gonna see them. Just for the effect, if I wanted to. Because the Christmas trees will be back there. I do it for the effect of it. There we go. Hey, Lizzie. Oops, I got a little gobby there. That's all right. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried. I'm gonna go over this one real quick. I'm gonna do one in between. Like I said, I'm not worried about the lines. If somebody looks at my craftsmanship that close in my house, it'll be quite a surprise. But you're only going to see one side of the truck. Well, depending on where I put it, you may see both sides. But if you go through and nitpick my little truck here, because my lines aren't even from this side to that side, oh well. So thank you. Want to see what the small one looks like? I finished the small one last night off camera. They're going to be the same. I just have to touch this up with some little brown paint. Or maybe I can just touch it up with white. You don't even notice. Haha, there we go. You don't even notice. There we go. Except I realized I forgot to do down here. Just a little hint on the bottom of the truck. See, I would notice that. So I finished it last night on that one. And now I'm doing the bigger one. And then I have the car. And I'll be doing the car too. But they're not quite done. Even after what you're seeing me do right now. Because I will be adding a little something to them. I mean, I think I kind of went by like that old truck that had that wooden box kind of look. That's what I was going for on this. I think I did pretty damn good, actually. In the white, I just did it to give it that. I was trying to go for a vintage look. I don't know if I quite got it, but I liked how the white looked going around it, so that's what I went with. Hi, Dawn. Thank you. I mean, it's not a gift, it's for my home. So, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Scott says we don't need any more trucks in my house. You don't need no more trucks. Guess what? I'll buy it. I'm like, yes, what you think, buddy. That's what I told him. It's like, where are we going to put them all? I'm like, men just don't get decor. I swear to God. They'd have bare walls. He doesn't get the whole decorating the whole house for Christmas gigs. Just put a tree up and be done with it. Yeah, my husband's a Scrooge on Christmas when it comes to holidays, I swear to God. It's like, I'm ready. I'm like, we already got snow on the ground, which is unusual for November. We usually, I should say 2 years ago, I had a memory come up Sunday, matter of fact. And I had a giggle because it's Riley and Scott shoveling snow. And then we got snow that night or that same date 2 years ago. And it was more than we got now. But I'm like, I have to get my lights out, man. I'll be putting them up in the cold, damn it. Yeah. And I said to Scott, we got to get it up because your uncle and aunt are going to drive by because his Scott's uncle gave me this. Oops, sorry about that. Christmas tree. It's really cool. And he's going to drive by. They're going to drive by and they're going to wonder why I didn't put it out. And he goes, yeah, I know. But I'll let him feel good a bit. I ain't going to make him do squat right now while he's sick. Well, yeah, it's Monday, isn't it? Monday Night Football. Who's playing? Okay, how did I do that? Okay, right by the handle. Okay. Right, let me see. Yep, okay. I had to see where I put like the little thing coming down. Rams and 49ers. Ah. See, I liked the 49ers when I was a kid. Got too much paint on my brush, so I'll wipe some of that off. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, already. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking it. Might not be the look for everybody's going, but this is I'm liking how it looks. Rams and 49ers. Well, at least I don't have to worry about Diamond driving me crazy. She catches me live. Makes me stay on all night. Because it ain't happening tonight. Because it isn't the Packers. She is out of luck. Why am I even keeping that? Throw that away. Oops. Okay, I'm just going to grab this one. I just need to get around. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I know that it's got to sound awful. Because it sounds awful on my end, so it's got to sound awful on your guys' end. Oh, excuse me. I gotta get a different angle. Sorry. A different angle here. I know it's hard when I'm doing one of these projects and I can't get it all on screen because of the angle. I apologize for that, guys. Good. All right. Okay. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, guys. I can put the trees in. Ooh. Sorry about that. I was trying to move my chair and wouldn't move. So. Like I said, that might not be the look for you, what you would put, with what you would do, but I thought it was kind of cool how I did this, and I just like the look of it. So, and I ain't worrying about if it's not even, because it's I'm kind of going for like that rustic, you know, country kind of look kind of thing. I don't know what you want to call it, but that's what I'm calling it. Thanks, Jennifer. Now, get off. All right, let me see if I forgot some anywhere. Oh, yeah, see, I did. I forgot over here. And then the tire wells. I was going to try to, well, we'll see if I can do it. Maybe I can. All right. Cool. I'd like to find a metal fire truck and do a metal fire truck too. I haven't found a metal one. Not that I collect fire trucks or anything. I just think it'd be cool to do a Christmas fire truck. That's all. Oh, let me check that. Okay. Huh. Really? Not at mine. Sabrina just sent me a message saying that they have the white metal truck or my white metal fire truck at Target. That's see my Target when I was at Target with Diamond a couple weeks ago. What the hell were we at Target for? I have no idea. I don't even know if I bought any. Oh, I did buy some little red dollar spot things, but I don't know why Diamond had to go to Target. I don't remember. Okay. Should have picked something up there. That's all I know. They didn't have much out for Christmas yet. They were just unboxing it. But I noticed they had the metal black trucks. I'm like, black? What? Yeah. I don't picture black at Christmas. I'm sorry. I don't. It just didn't. Yeah. I had red ones too. That was funny. I said that and you messaged me that. I think it'd be cool to do a fire truck. I'm just saying. So I don't see where I missed anything. I'm looking. Oh, I can see. This is why I look, because I forgot going around the light. I just do a little, just on the edge. I don't even worry about the inside. Did I do this one? See, I did that one. I forgot this one. All right. I think it looks good. I think it looked good. I think it looked good. All right, now these trees that I took out, they stick in here, and I am going to get me my pokey tool and make sure they're clear. Yep, and I'm going to get me my hot glue, and I'm just going to put a little dollop of glue in there. Okay. In the hole again. Let's sit for a second. So, I think all boys go through the phase of fire trucks. Coda love fire trucks too. The same thing here. Grab a glue. See, this tree was in a small truck. I believe I'd have to go look. I can't remember. I took pictures before and after. Yeah, I'm gonna see that. Oh, there were 3 trees in this. 3 Christmas trees. All 3 of the trees were in this. The little truck had none in. That's what I changed. I knew I changed something because I took one tree that had the star. I put it in a little truck when it actually was in this one too. But I thought I was going to switch it up a little bit and just put the 2 trees in the back of this one. so that I had one little tree on that one. See how that looks? Cool. I'm not done with them yet. I'll put it aside for now. And I'm going to do the same thing, outline with the white paint on this guy. And then I got to get a piece of ribbon. And I got to get something else that I'm going to be adding to these. Now this was white too. And I didn't like it. I just didn't like the white look. And I'm just doing the white on it. Just kind of giving it that little look going around. And I'm not going to go so much into details just on this one as I did the truck because I got all the silver. But I do want to kind of highlight some of the car. Okay. That's all. I just think it adds to it. I don't know about you, but I think it adds to it. See, very much I have to do on this one because it's got a lot of outlining. Okay. And I'm not going to do too much of the whites. Now we can put it all the stuff that actually I forgot something. I got to put the wreath on the truck before I forget. So we'll move this over here and I'll grab this back. Had a green little wreath. I'm just going to put a little GABA glue around the wreath. And it has this little thing right here on the edge. See that little hook? The little hook. Oops, see the little hook? And that's where that wreath hangs off of. But I'm gluing it as well. Press it down. And then there's the little wreath on it. This one's a little tricky because it also has these lights going around in the packages. And I'm going to go grab something. I'm going to need to re-put the different thing to do on the packages as well. to find it. I had it and I lost it. So I gotta find me this right there. Okay. Okay. So what I decided is I'm going to put the lights back on first. There's just this little string of lights. And I'm going to find the center. Okay. That looks good. And there's this little metal piece that held them in. And I pinched them out. And by my finger, I'm just going to pinch them back in. Okay. I forgot to open this one. There we go. Come on, get out of there. Come on. Okay. Oh, that one came undone. Ooh, almost lost it. There we go. So I got the lights back on the car. One in the corner doesn't want to stay in. I might have to add a little bit of glue on there. Let's add a little bit of hot glue in there. I'll pinch it close. There we go. Got the little lights back onto the car, and I'll go through and I'll touch up these spots where the paint came off. It look like too many. There's another hook right here. Here's a little wreath. I'll put it on a hook. Okay. Then the packages. And I'm just going to put me a little bit of hot glue going down that thing in the center and just let it go. I'll let it kind of drip. And I did have the hole lined up. There was a hole right there. And I'm just going to find it. Stick it back through. There we go. They had a piece of ribbon going to tie it. I'm actually going to jazz it up with some of this. I'm just going to give it a little knot. Maybe. There we go. Put a little glue in my knot so it stays on that. sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know that sounds awful. I'll bring it over it. And then I'm going to trim again. Whoops, sorry. I forgot I was going to put just a little smidgen of hot glue on the top. So that stays there. Let that dry a bit. Thank you. Okay. And then I'm just going to go in through the window again. Hopefully I didn't cut it too short for the knot. Oh, I got it. Okay. Add a little bit of hot glue. Might not. Let that one settle. Sorry. Trim that little excess off. Okay. Oh, see, they all came out. Okay. Fine. I'm going to glue you little buggers back in your holders. So they keep coming off. Oop. I am really sorry about that sound. I know it's driving me crazy as well, but ain't much I can do. Okay. Pinch. There we go. Corner one came undone again, too. I tell ya, these lights do not like to stay. Probably because I wasn't supposed to take them off. Hi, Helen. Okay, there we go. This is where the fun gets going, because you're going to be like, Yes. But before I forget, because I realized I forgot to do something on this car. I did. But I will be right back, because I got to go in the little girl's room, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, I'm gonna grab something before I sit down so I don't have to get up again. I meant to grab before I even started and I forgot. Ooh, everything's falling out at me. Stop. Oh, move that out of the way. Okay. Okay. Plus, I want to grab myself a soda. Whew. All right. Thank you. Okay. Whew, okay, I'm back. Something I forgot to do on the side of my car is I was going to do just a little, kind of like the truck. So it looks like it's kind of got panels. It's my truck. Because they're all going to be underneath my. I know where I'm putting these in my house. At Christmas, they're going on underneath my small Christmas tree in my kitchen. So they all kind of look like they belong together. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Tell me something. Stripes or no stripes? Let me know. Because I can always redo the brown. Okay, what did I miss here? Let's see. I didn't see it. Zach is doing good. Amen. My husband says, oh, my God, looks awesome. Tina, so sticking cute. Thank you. Hello, Tina. Such a cute car. Thank you. Hi, Helen. I cut my finger open, took a chunk out of it. Ouch. Deep little boo-boo. Ouch, JD. Owie, owie, owie. Ouch. So you guys let me know if I should do the stripes or not. Let me know in the comments. Yeah. All right. All I do is need what you guys think. With the lines or without? Somebody let me know in the comments. I'm asking for your opinion. And I got boo-boo on my car. That's not supposed to be that big on that. There's a little Q-tip and a little spit. I'm a little serious. Here we go. Ew. So there's the car. All I need is some opinion. Nobody listening to me? Anybody in here yet? Give me a thumbs up if you're still here. Hello, YouTube people. Okay, Sabrina, you're the one who can answer. Okay, here's without. Okay, you watching? All right, or with the lines. With or without? Let me know. Because I can't make up my mind, so I'm asking for an opinion. Without? Okay, that's what I was thinking too. I kind of wasn't liking it. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was like thinking myself. After I did it, I was like, I don't kind of like that. It didn't look right to me, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Yeah. While that dries, I'll work on my truck. There's nothing to cut or paint over that. All fixed. You won't even know it was there. See? All done. So the card's done. That's what it looks like. So you got these little packages that came with it. The little wreath came with it. It was white. I redid it in red and silver. Added the lights were on it as well. I added this little trim. I thought it looked kind of cool. I was going to go around the bumpers, but I thought it'd get too much. And that is my little car. Now, with the truck, okay, I have the snow. And it's just like that pasty snow. I got stirred up a little bit. It's really moist. I put it on popsicle stick. And I'm just going to add a little bit on like the lights. The bumper. So it looks like the snow is sitting on there. A running board. Oop. Dang it. Hi, Mike. How are you? I haven't seen you or heard from you in a long time. Thank you. I don't know. Are you talking my father-in-law or my dad? Because if you're talking about my dad, Mike, I haven't talked to my dad in 3 years. If you're talking about my father-in-law, he's hanging in there. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm close to my father-in-law. Yeah. If you're talking about my dad who had the, my dad is the one that had the tractor accident. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in 3 years. That was my dad. Yeah, that was my dad. I wasn't doing a lot because I was helping him. But yeah, that was my dad. He had another. He was in the hospital, and I went up there and I couldn't see him because they. Long story short, went up to the hospital to see my dad after he was found out. I couldn't see him because my sister's mother told the hospital I was dead. Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that my dad's doctor was in the hallway and knew who I was, I wouldn't have done anything. So he walked in and says, "Is it okay if your daughter Tina comes in and seeing you?" And my dad goes, "Why couldn't she?" And my dad's doctor proceeded to tell him, but my dad didn't think it was a big deal. So, yep, yep, because he gave my sisters, they're divorced, okay, but they're my stepmother still does everything, controls his money and everything like that, and he gave her control or whatever of it, and yeah, she filled out his paperwork and basically told the hospital he only had one living child. Yeah, that me and my brother were deceased. So when he got well and I had a discussion with him about it, my dad didn't, it was no big deal to him. And I was very hurt by that. And we had words, and I haven't talked to him since because I told him, well, if that's the case, I guess I'm dead. Yeah. So, yep. You know, I had to break free from it. I did, yeah. Yeah. We do his leaves. We only live 6 houses from my father-in-law, Mike. So, yeah. Right now we can't go see him. We're on phone conversation and Facebook time because my husband has COVID. I had COVID in September, end of September, beginning of October, and now Sam's got it in Diamond and Coda, where me and the girls had it in September. Yeah. So it's made its round through the whole family. So Scott's off of work for 3 weeks. We're isolating. A buddy of ours is going to go pick up some groceries for Scott and I on Thursday because he asked Scott if we needed anything. And I said, yeah, I can make a grocery list. And he's like, Thursday work? And I'm like, Thursday work's fine. So he's going to go. I'm leaving the cash in my envelope for him to grab. And he's going to do some grocery shop because I can't even ask Diamond to go grocery shopping. We're all isolated. I don't know if I like this. Do you like how it looks like it's snow on the truck? Tell me what you guys think. Yeah or no? Because I still can take it off. It ain't completely dry. Yeah. But he's doing well. We don't want him to get COVID. My father-in-law is 77 years old, so but we do all his leaves and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only. Oh, yeah, I'm done. Just put in a little bit, where it's. All I am is using what's on my popsicle sticker right now, just to give it that look. Um, my father-in-law is the only one that matters to me. So, because of my own dad, I decided I had to. How do I want to put this? I don't want to I had to do it for my own insanity with my own dad. To just, I know that sounds sad, but how do I want to put this? So that it didn't phase him. It phased me. How that hurt me. It didn't bother him. I don't do it the big. He went to me. This is what really got me. Okay, when I found out I couldn't go see my dad, it was, I don't see what the big deal is, and I'm like, I'm dead. They told the hospital dad I was dead. You don't see the big deal of that? She told the hospital I was dead. You already experienced one loss of a child. Why would, you know how that feels. And that's his attitude when it comes to my sister and her mother. So I was done. I was done. That did it. Took me a lot of years, but that did it. There we go. I like how that looks. It looks like it was snowing and then been sitting out in a snowstorm. And that can flake off. I'll kind of like this a little bit in a little while. It'll. Yep. So, yep, that's the story of my dad. And I walked away. I mean, I am so sorry to hear about your mom. I ended up in an emergency room. I had an anxiety attack like I never had one in my life for a lot. I mean, I can't remember where I had to go to the hospital for an anxiety attack. That's how long it was. And when I had that conversation with my dad, and he's like, I don't see what the big deal is. I ended up having an anxiety attack, and Diamond had to take me in. And that's when I said my health means more to me to be around for my grandchildren. Oh, man, I'm getting ahead of myself. Than my dad. My sister can deal with that. I told my sister, good luck. I forgot to put the little label on it. I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. We had a scare with my father-in-law because his oxygen levels were really low. And we had to get that back in order. Now he's doing pretty good. So he's doing pretty good there. Health-wise, yeah, he's, for his age. Got the little label on the door. Forgot about that. Yep, so I walked away. I had to do it for me. Like my counselor said, because I went to counseling after my mom passed away because I took my mom's death really hard, and I called her. And she said for my health, it was best for me to let it go. Let it go. So I let it go. But other subjects, my family's doing good. We all got COVID. Well, I don't have it this time. I do think. I know Diamond got me a 4th of July truck like this for a little at nothing too. She happened to be at Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, you didn't pay that, because I'm like, I walk around Hobby Lobby for hours and I don't come home with anything. And I thought she actually paid the price for it. She's like, no, Mom, it was on clearance. So, and she got me a nice ceramic one that she found. They had this ceramic one that was fall. I just loved it, but I wasn't paying a price for it. And then she was at this little shop where she gets her nails done. And it was pretty much the same one in the window for half of what Hobby Lobby wanted for it. So she bought it for me. I'm just using my finger on this one just to give it the little snow look. I don't like how that looks though. There we go. Because I live in Wisconsin. There's always snow on our vehicles when we wake up in the morning. Frost or snow. One or the other. Okay. Looks pretty good. Gotta put them in the mirror. Gotta put a gob on the mirror. Because the mirrors get it really bad. Really bad. There we go. Oh, right here. Spot that nobody sees, but I'll know I didn't do it. It'll bug me. There we go. Am I the only one that goes around when you're at somebody's house and you see something, you're like, hey, can I look at this? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I'm like totally engrossed in it. I did it at Diamond's girlfriend's house not too long ago. I was with Diamond and it was this cool thing. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I can make that. And she bought it. Diamond's like, don't mind my mother. And then Diamond's friend's like, I'd like to see your mom make that. And then I did it, and she goes, oh my God, I'm just gonna go to your mother because I forgot what she told me she paid for it. Because Diamond's like, you don't see that. She was like kind of cocky. Diamond's like, oh, you just opened the can of worms. I do it at stores too. Yep. I do it at stores too. All right, I think it's done. I think that looks good. Looks like it's got snow on it. And I'll smooth it out with my fingers. We'll show my husband. He'd be like, add a little bit more there, baby. That's my final judge. Okay. Now I gotta do the car a little bit. Like I said, I'm just using my finger. It looks like it's snowing. Wherever they traveled, they came from there snowing. They got snow on their car. All on the packages. Sorry about that sound. Can't help it. Yep. I think it's a crafter's thing. It's the crafters in us. Got me. Got my packages got some snow sitting on them now because they're traveling in the snow, going somewhere in Wisconsin. So the packages are getting snowed on too. Sitting on there because for some reason they decided to put them on top of the car. There we go. Here we go. All done, guys. Forgot the wheels. Gotta have some snow on the wheels. They are driving along, so you gotta put some snow around the wheels. Oop. See. Now, thanks, Mike. Not bad for a clearance item that last year. I'll show you what they look like. Mike, did you see the last video of these? They were white. And I didn't like them that they were white. So I changed them for my decor. Because my decor is red at Christmas. The red truck. I mean, I have red trucks in my kitchen all year long. But at Christmas, yeah, my decor is the red truck. So okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then I gotta get something because I'm not quite finished. And then that's the last step. But I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands. And I have to get them. Okay. Oh, I gotta close this or it'll dry out on me. Thank you, Helen. Okay. So what's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? We usually go to Diamonds, but our Thanksgiving got canceled because of COVID. Diamond Sam, Coda Bear got it this time. Scott's got it this time, so we're not chancing it. So that come Christmas we can get together for Christmas. It's went through the family. We've all had it. So maybe it's done now. Oh man, I just dropped that. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I can't lose that. That would what? That would really ruin my day. I heard it. I don't know where it is. Oh man. I'll have to get my flashlight. I heard it fall. Well, that's not what I thought it was. My flashlights. There, maybe there was what I dropped. I'm not sure. Okay, let me put these all in here. Maybe I didn't drop one. I thought I dropped one. Yeah, I dropped one. I'll look for it afterwards. I'll get the magnet. Okay. So. Just bear with me. I'm putting batteries in something. So that's okay. Step in. Scott will come in and oh, I found it. Cool. Awesome. Having a look down, it was right there. Now I don't have to get on my hands and knees and look for that damn little piece. Okay. Okay. Hopefully my batteries work. I need to pick some batteries up and I forgot. Yep, they work. There you go. Come on. I tell you, these little battery packs drive you crazy. Well, okay. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Move this out of the way. Oh, I didn't stay close. Oh, man. What am I doing wrong here? I took it off. Reminding me. See, if I was organized, would you think something's wrong with me, guys? Honestly. I hate putting them through. I don't need any more. Come on. That right there. Okay. I'll worry about it later. That's gonna slip it on underneath the truck in the bed, like so. And I got the little truck lights from the Dollar Tree. Okay. And I'm just kind of gonna bring them around into the little trees. Oh. Put that back in there. There we go. So it lights up. Let's see how pretty it looks in the dark, guys. Ready? I'll go shut the light. I'll lean it over so you guys can see it. Oh, that looks cool. So it lights up. So that's that one side, and then we'll do the opposite side. But I'll have the star facing out when I put it where I put it. So that's it, guys. And let me get my phone here. Yep. This is what they look like when I started, okay? Let's see. Did I do individual pictures? I don't remember. Here's this big truck. It actually had three. Whoop. Okay, there. It had three of the trees in. I took one tree out, okay? That's this one. So that's what that looked like. Okay? And this is what it looks like now. That's the side. Here's the front. Try to back it up so you guys can see a little bit. Here's the other side. Here's the bumper. That's the big one. Here's what the little one looked like. Okay? And I took one of the trees that had the star from the big one and put it in the little one. I think lights in this one would just be too much. I'll show you how I'll set them. So that's the top. Here's the side. Here's the front. Here's the car. Gotta get a better picture of the car. Oh, there we kind of. There. It's a better picture of what the car looked like. Here's the top. Here's the side. Here's the front. Here's the other side, the back side. And then when I put my little 4 feet tree up in my kitchen, I'll have this like this, and I'll have them two kind of off to the side. Kind of like this. So they're all kind of together or somewhere in my kitchen. We put out a big banquet table in the middle of my living room for Christmas. So my kitchen table doesn't get used. I put a Christmas tree in the middle of it. And it's that tree in the kitchen has usually 90% of it is homemade Christmas ornaments I've made or been given. Now my big tree in my living room, it's trucks ornaments that I've made, picked up, somebody sent me. But the little trees usually all just homemade ornaments. And I'll just go in a little bucket. Just pull out the battery pack and just shut it off. There we go. So there is my outdoor trucks finished. I like them. See, now I'll rough this up a little bit. Take some of that. There. I like how they look now than when I first started, actually. I wasn't sure how I was going to do those. All right. That's off the Christmas to-do list because I wanted them done before I started decorating. So I pulled them out. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to go through all my Christmas stuff to find the right Rubbermaid. I put them in, and I opened the very first Rubbermaid, and there they were. I was like, yeah! Season greetings on Tina's side. Now I'll have to clear off my desk and take pictures of them again because I like doing the before and after shots. Yep. So I like how they look. I can't wait to go show Scott. He's going to be like, really? When my husband walked in here yesterday and he's like, are these new? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, and where did they come from? I said, I bought them last year after Christmas. He's like, oh, yeah, I took you. I'm like, yeah. Because, right now he's not working because of COVID. I can't spend any extra money. And I'm like, no, I had these. I just had them packed. And I said, first of all, I did buy them with my Christmas money last year. He's like, yeah, I remember now that you reminded me. But yeah, Scott gets like that. He gets in that panic mode 2 weeks off. He did get unemployment though. So that was pretty good. I don't know how much he'll get for unemployment. And I'm like, yeah, it can't happen at a better time, I still think the company should have to pay like a year ago whenever COVID happened. I still think they should have that because look at everybody's going through it again. We didn't get it last year. We thought we had it, and now we're thinking maybe we just had a really bad flu virus. Because now Scott was positive, I was positive, but they don't have that incentive. If you have to take off for COVID, you get paid. Now you file unemployment. And you wait to see if you get it. Because I asked Scott, how long is that going to take? Oh, the lady said I'd probably be back to work. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes. Yep. I said, there's no emergency thing? Nope. I said, great. But look, we had some savings. But I'm thinking, what? Why should something take so long when you know that? I mean, he had to send in his results. They know it's not a lie. I mean, there should be something emergency, something for immediately, not this. We wait, we approve it, and then we'll have it. No, there should be something like that within a week's time from the time you call. It shouldn't be 3 weeks when you time. They're like, how long you been laid off? Scott goes, since Tuesday. I have COVID. And then it turned into a whole different thing. So I don't think it's technically unemployment. I don't remember what he told me, but it's a different program. Some relief thing. But he didn't know about it until the the human resource lady told him at work about it. So at least she was told Scott about it. Hey, you can go get this. But by the time he'd actually be put in our bank, he'll probably be back to work. So buddy of ours is picking up some groceries for us because I'm isolated too. Even if I already had it, my doctor told me I'm isolated. I don't get that. Can somebody explain that to me? Because I had it last month. So if I had it already, but he said I could still get it, that I could get a mild stage of it, and I could still give it to somebody. So I'm isolated too, which really sucks. So neither one of us. So a buddy of ours is going to pick up some groceries for me, some other things on Thursday for us, and then that Diamond can't go shopping for us either because her and Sam got it. Yeah, it spread through the whole family. The thing is I'm trying to figure out, Allie was exposed to COVID on the 14th of September. Okay? Let's go back. By the following week, let's say the 22nd of September, I started having really, really bad headaches. And my migraine medication wasn't even numbing them. By that Saturday, because I had the kids the 17th to 18th I had the kids from the 17th to the 18th for Diamond. And then I had the kids the 25th to the 26th for Diamond. And that weekend was miserable. I was just miserable, but at least I only had the kids overnight. And then she had me babysitting them again on the 27th. And I'm like, for how long? She goes, just not long. I just have to go down by Grandpa. And I'm like, okay. I said, don't make it quick because I had this headache. And I had this headache from about the 17th, 18th into the second week. Well, then Allie wasn't feeling good on that Friday. So she stayed here with me on the 17th of September. I'm talking September. 17th of September. Allie wasn't feeling good. So she came here because Coda had a soccer game. And then I had the kids the 18th into the 19th. And I already started getting headaches on Wednesday or the 15th or 16th of September. So Allie stayed home on that Friday with the 17th. And then that weekend I told them she don't feel good either. So on the 20th, which was the Monday, Diamond went and got Allie tested. And Allie tested positive for COVID. So then I called my doctor's office, and I was already having cold chills by probably Sunday night. The 19th of September, I was already having really bad cold chills. I couldn't stay warm. I couldn't stay hot. It was just crazy. Well, my doctor told me not to even go get tested. It's not like I work outside the house, because I'm like, do you think I should get tested? He goes, Tina, it's not like you work outside the house. You don't, he could see if I worked outside the house. But there's the fact I was home. Told me Scott and I isolated pretty much to our, between us. Scott used his own bathroom. He didn't even, he slept on the couch. Because he didn't get sick, because I figured he'd get sick. Well, we did the time frame, because then we went into October. So I went from the 20th, and then we did a family outing for the first time, because we did an extra week of isolation, because we went to the pumpkin patch the 16th of October. And then we had Diamond's wedding ball renewals last Saturday, and by the middle of the week, Sam and Scott were sick on the 3rd. So I am wondering if if me and Allie could have still gave it to the rest of them, and it just took this long to affect them. Or did we get it they got it from Kim, the matron honors, whose boss got COVID, and let everybody know. He found out on Saturday he had COVID. He let Kim know on Sunday. She went and got tested on Tuesday or Monday, and by Tuesday morning they told her she had COVID. So we don't know. So now we're all isolated from each other. So no Thanksgiving. No Thanksgiving. Not even with my father-in-law. Because we are going in. Scott's scheduled to go back to work. I think he told me next Monday or the Monday after. He has to go back on Saturday, the 20th. Yeah, this upcoming Saturday. They're going to take another swab test. Or no, I don't remember. I don't remember what he told me. But I think said he goes back the 29th to work. 29th of November. He goes back to work. Because they're going by his date he got his test 2 days prior. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days would be the 23rd. He goes, yeah, I think he told me he goes back to work the 24th. They think. But he has to go in the 22nd. Yeah, the 22nd of November. He goes back in and gets tested again. And if he's all clear, he can go back to work the 24th. There we go. That's how he told me. I had to look at the calendar. But yeah, so we're not chancing it. So that is how my life is right now. But he's going through the second phase that I went through. I called it phases: headache, chills, then congestion, headache, and awfully tasting. I couldn't the taste. It was the last phase I went through, and I'm getting the cold of it because the doctor said I could pick up some of it. Due to the fact I already had it, I won't have it so severe, and I think I'm getting the cold and congestion of it from Scott again. But you don't know. My doctor told me it's, how do you put it? It's a weird thing. Everybody's not the same. You can have it and get it again, but the symptoms won't be the same the second time around. So I could experience the headaches and not get anything else. Right now, I think I'm getting the cold. But Scott got wine because I called Scott after work one day because we isolated so he didn't have to miss work when I was sick. Because I wanted him to go to his dad's and he didn't want to leave me home alone. So we stayed kind of clear from each other. And he'd make dinner and tell me, "It's in the kitchen, baby." And then he'd go back in the living room. That's how we did it. So I'd called him after work one day and I'm like, "Baby," and he's like, "What?" I said, "Can you stop somewhere and get me some suck candy? I don't care if it's Jolly Ranchers, caramels. I don't care. I just need something to suck on." It's like, "Why?" I said, "I got this awful taste in my mouth and I can't get rid of it. I just couldn't get rid of it." I think the worst thing I went through was the damn headaches and the cold sweats. Yeah, that was awful. But I'm done. Nobody's commenting. I have 6 people watching, but nobody's saying hi or saying anything. And I'm just sitting here yapping away like you're all listening to me. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you like the trucks and the little car. And my whole inspiration for this video is I just wanted to let you know, if you see something and you're like, "Man, it's white," or, "Oh, it's green," or, you like it, but you don't like the color of it, or just something, you can alter it. Always remember, alter. And I probably, it may not be your thing, but I like how they turned out. I like them. It's the look I was going for because this one I'll put away after Christmas. But I know the wreaths are on the trucks, but I could leave these out all year if I wanted to. I probably won't. But I think they look like nothing. And the thing is, what I like about them is nobody else has them because I altered them how I wanted them to look. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I have enjoyed having conversations with you. And thank you for the compliments on them. And if you have an idea for me to do something, let me know in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. Like Sabrina, I made a comment. This was funny, guys. I made a comment. I'm like, I would love to do a Christmas fire truck. And then Sabrina lets me know they have one at Target. I didn't see one in my Target, so I'm gonna have to have Sabrina send Sabrina money when I get some money, go get me a fire truck from Target so I can redo that one. Maybe I can wonder if I can order it online. I'll have to look. I'm gonna look that up. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now, everybody, and good night. Bye.